morning, all. Ira Epstein with your morning flash update. And this update is for the morning of Tuesday, the 17th of January, 2023, about 8:35 a.m. Central Time. So the stock market just opening, dealing with some bank earnings, Goldman coming out with their terrible numbers. Morgan Stanley not as bad, actually a little bit of a beat. You're looking at the stock market down a bit. You know, it's been a relentless rally this whole month of January so far. We're only at mid-month, so give the market a chance. It'll catch up with itself. Metal markets down. Chinese growth really took a hit. At one point, it drove the market down from 422 overnight to as low as 411 after the numbers came out, and it has since rebounded. I still think copper is going to have a 5 in front of it before this year is over. As we look at the grain markets, a little bit of selling pressure coming into them, bonds and notes, interest rates coming up a little bit. Okay, I don't know that there's any major economic data there that's going to move the market. But when I was doing the morning update, it's so good to get away for a few days. I was trying to explain to clients when I was looking at the bonds, and I showed them the lows that we had made, around the October time frame, how we've come back up. And I said, I'm questioning, are we getting ahead of ourselves on the upside? The arguments are very clear. Some people think the February 1st next FOMC meeting will be the last in a rate hike. Others think there's 2 to 3 more coming after that. Then the question comes, who's going to win the bet on how the Fed pivots? When I was away, the little bit of reading I did, and I tried not to look at the markets. In fact, I didn't open after the first day there, first full day, my computers at all to look at markets. I had my phone and I would look at reading things. And it appears that the question is, and you have to digest this now, how fast inflation will come down and at what point it gets real sticky. Right now, we're losing about a 0.5 percentage point each way through. Now, we had economic data today that I didn't think was that great of data. If you take a look at the New York Empire State headline numbers, they're terrible. They expected the market to improve in the manufacturing index. Instead, it went into a total state of collapse at this point so far. Same in the employment index. The prior was up a lot more than the current reading, but look at the new orders index, just crashing on down. In fact, all these numbers are not very supportive to the market. In China, you can see their economy expanded but 3% in 2022. That's down from the 8.1 recorded in 2021. And their population, well, that is shrinking a bit. Of course, as people make more money, things change, expenses go up, and the world changes. And that's what's really been happening in China. Another thing that I noticed when I was gone and I was paying close attention to, I can't get away from Tesla. And it's a commodity now. And when they lowered their price, do people think the other automakers aren't going to feel that? They're going to be now forcing the other automakers that compete against their different models where they're lowering prices to lower theirs. It's called a commodity, folks. At the end of the day, a car is really, other than a few of them, collectibles, yes. But most are just commodities, and they'll start falling in price. In fact, there's articles today about how the dealerships are starting to get caught up, and a big article that I read is, when will they start actually offering discounts again? I know you find that hard to believe, but it's around the corner. No, not on every new hybrid, of course, but on a lot of the cars that they have. They like to keep about 60 days of inventory, then a week or two of orders coming in, and they are getting caught up. So things that you should be looking out for, certainly falling car prices, which will impact the CPI. That's why I'm bringing this all up. Now, when I came back and I started looking at the markets, I will tell you this. The one thing I saw over and over were outside days and how they were working, and it's really the way that they work as I'm teaching in the course. If you see an outside day on a chart, it offers opportunity. First, if it's a continuation pattern, but what if it doesn't continue? There's a way you recognize that. If certain things happen, the market goes against the market in a certain way. How do you take advantage? I explain that. I deal in the stocks, the futures, and the ETFs, examples, current examples. In everything that is there, it's 9 videos. You learn how to work with it, and it becomes part of your trading arsenal. So how do you get this? By the way, it also includes my research for 2 weeks along with our charting software so you can see what I do, you do the identical thing. How do you get the course? It's pretty simple. Go to our website under the word education. If I can get this to work, I've been gone for a week. I'm hoping TubeBuddy fixed it. There'll be an icon up on top. Just give it a click, and that will take you right there as well. In the meantime, I'm Ira Epstein. I'll see you at the end of the day with our market wrap-up. I feel refreshed. Good to be home. Take care. By the way, love Puerto Rico. Take care now.